Hey, Doug Upson for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily, and if I seem a little more excited today than normal, well, I am. I'm very excited. First of all, I got 3 free picks for you today for football games on Thursday and Friday, so that's really good news for you. And today's a monumental day. We had 2 sales today for new VPID members, and that took us over the threshold for the most members or the largest membership I've ever had. So that's like really good news. So got it's just fantastic. I'm really excited about it. I know that doesn't impact your life in any way, but I'll tell you what, I'm excited, and it just shows you that what I'm doing, or at least it shows me what I'm doing is working for people. They like it, and they're staying, and they're just excited about it. I've gone through all the numbers time and time again. Let me just say this very simply. If you'd like to get a winning streak going for your selections for the rest of the football season, and with basketball, the NBA starting up this next week, become a VPID member. 2 choices, $39.99 a month, $99.99 a month. All right, enough of that. Let's get to some NFL football. Eagles and Giants. Now, I'm surprised, to be honest with you. Philadelphia opened at -3, went down to -2.5 on Wednesday, and today, the last I looked, they're down to -1. Now, the biggest problem for the Eagles has been their offense, but not their defense, and I think their defense can generate a lot of pressure on an aging Eli Manning. They got hot last week, the Giants did, but that's a rare occasion. At this price, I think at -1, I think there's just way too much value on Philadelphia to pass them up, and I think they're going to come in and get the job done at -1. Also, on ESPN tonight, Texas Tech, TCU in a Big 12 battle. Now, the total on this one has fallen from 61 down to 58.5, and that's largely due to the quarterback situation. Texas Tech lost their quarterback, Alan Bowman, with a collapsed lung. Oof, tough hit last week. But his backup, Jeff Duffy, came in and did a real nice job. And TCU, Sean Robinson, is been upgraded to probable. But there's really no indication, even though, of course, I think he's going to play now that he's probable, but there's no indication he's going to start or exactly when he's going to come in. So I'm looking at this, both these teams are committing an absolute ton of turnovers so far this season. And in looking at totals, that can either work for or against you, depending on what side you're on. I'm looking at this game. I don't see any way this game comes in under 60 points. I think the over is the play at 58.5. Now, on Friday night on ESPN, also Arizona and against Utah in Pac-12 action. Now, in the last 6 times these teams have played, the last 6 confrontations between these teams, the total has been 60 or higher. This time in this game, it's at 53, and it's gone down to 50.5. Now, if you look at those last 6 games, the total has been 58.1 on an average is what the teams have scored. Now, I am as confused as anybody why Khalil Tate, of Arizona is not doing much offensively. I understand he has a bad ankle, okay? I get that. So he's dealing with that. But typically when you have a bad ankle, you can still run straight ahead. It's usually the shifting back and forth, planting, going different directions. It's on straight line speed. So what did Tate do time and time again last year as the quarterback? He went straight ahead, running for touchdowns. So why isn't Kevin Sumlin putting him in those positions to do that? I'm puzzled, okay, for that. So I'm looking at this game. I'm going to back history that says we should have a higher score, and Arizona is 22-9 over after 2 consecutive games in which they've had a +1 or higher turnover margin, and Utah is 18-6 over off a home win against a conference rival by 10 or more points. I think the over is going to be the play here. So, hey, this is Doug Upson for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. I'll be back on Friday. We'll have a ton of college football for you, 9 plays in all. Oh, and by the way, you can also right now, or not right now, but very soon, go to the website, and I also have all the line moves for the NFL games also coming up, just to tell you what's going on, so you can check that out as well at the website. Doug Upstone, I'm out.